I'm about to tell you what I experienced one night when I was driving alone. This story scares me more than anything else. Have you ever noticed when you're driving alone at night, it feels so much different than during the day? The road doesn't look the same, it doesn't feel the same. It's darker, it's quieter. It's like the world outside your headlights doesn't even exist. Every empty stretch of highway, every shadow in the trees, feels like it's hiding something. Most of the time it's not, it's just your nerves. But sometimes, you find out the hard way that there is something out there watching you. And I found out that when I pulled into a rest stop alone, and I'd never do that again. The highway was dead quiet. It was just 2 lanes going through the endless woods. There were no towns in this area, no exits, not really anything. After a couple hours of driving, I needed to stretch my legs, maybe hit the bathroom. The next sign said, rest area, 1 mile. Now I usually don't stop in the middle of the night. It was about 12:15 a.m., but I decided to since I really had to go. I pulled up, and it was bad. It was just a big parking lot with 3 lamps buzzing overhead and only one of them properly working. But then I saw it. There was one other car. It was an old sedan parked alone. I didn't like it. It didn't feel right being there, but I couldn't help the feeling that there was someone inside watching me. I pulled in, but I looked and I saw the seats were bare, the windows were dark. I'm just letting my nerves get to me. I got out and I walked in. Inside was worse. Lights were flickering, the sinks were dripping, the stall door was swinging. Echoes carried too long. It felt like the room didn't even want me in there. But I did what I had to do and I got out fast. I was walking back thinking about maybe getting something from the vending machine, but I stopped. It was the sedan. Something was different. The door was cracked open, and I know it had been shut when I first got there. My stomach dropped. There was someone there. I didn't even look around. I dove into my car, I slammed the lock, and I fired it up. I peeled out of there, heart racing, headlights bouncing off the trees as I flew out of the exit. And as I hit the road, I swear I saw someone standing in the tree line, perfectly still, just watching me. And that's burned into my memory. Once I was a few miles away, the relief hit me. I thought I was safe. There were no more shadows, no more rest stop, just the empty highway and just my home that I needed to make it to. I made it home about an hour, tired, but safe. At least, that's what I thought. When I got out, something caught my eye. It was the hood. Why was my hood sitting up a little bit higher than normal? Looked like someone hadn't latched it all the way. I popped it open, and then my stomach turned. The little black clamp on the battery, the negative cable, it was hanging, just barely touching the post, just enough to let my car start, just enough to get me home. Luckily, it was just barely brushing the terminal. If it hadn't been, I would have been stranded back there at that rest stop with whoever that was, and that's when it hit me. The figure, the door. They weren't just watching me leave, they were watching to see if their little trick had worked. And I'm so thankful that it hadn't, because if it had, I don't know if I would even be telling this story. If you enjoyed that story, subscribe for more.